For you.
What's this?
It's a prenup. It's very straightforward. Simply stipulates that whatever you...
Are you serious? I just got engaged and you're planning my divorce?
It's a precautionary measure,
Well, I don't need a prenup, and I sure as hell don't need you telling me that my marriage is going to fail before it even starts.
Why should you care what anybody, myself included, says or thinks? That is, of course, unless you're having doubts yourself.
I pay you to be my lawyer, not my shrink.
I am acting in my capacity as your attorney.
But you're butting into my personal life, shoving a prenup in my face that I didn't ask for.
I want what my clients want.
Yeah? Since when?
Ideally, you and Brenda will stand the test of time, have a long and happy marriage. But should that not happen, I want to make sure that your assets are protected.
All Brenda wants is the life that we should have had a long time ago.
Well, you must have had some reason for not going through with that wedding.
You know why my first wife died?
Carbone.
All Lily wanted was to love me, and she died because of it. I didn't want the same thing happen to Brenda.
Brenda wouldn't still be living with Jason if her safety weren't a concern.
Look, it's not like I don't know about the danger. It's the life that I chose, and it seems like the people that I love and care about end up paying a price. Not a day goes by that I don't think about Michael, how he got shot, how I held him in my arms and told him to wait for the ambulance. I've never felt so helpless in my life.
Right. So if you are so concerned about the people that are closest to you getting hurt, why are you going through with this wedding? Because aside from a very flimsy truce with the Zakaras, nothing much has changed.
Brenda is going into this with her eyes wide open. She knows what could happen. I guess she feels like I'm worth the risk.
Well, the question is, do you?
I let Brenda go before. I told myself it was the best thing for her, and it hurt her anyway.
Yes, I'm sure Brenda was devastated when you left her at the altar, but in spite of that, she went on to build a life for herself, a very successful life.
You can have all the money, power, fame in the world, but you may still feel like a piece of you is missing. That's the way Brenda and I feel when, we're not together.
It is obvious that you love Brenda.
Yes.
So my concern in all of this is, why are you still planning a wedding when the Balkan could be a very
I understand that, Diane, but after everything I put her through, she deserves to be happy. Believe me. She wants this wedding. I am not backing out.
It was a dreary kind of morning. The rain was coming down in buckets. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Port Charles gets a different kind of rain. It's not the bluesy southern kind they see in New Orleans or Memphis. The kind that makes you want to sit on your front porch with a bowl of grits. With a bowl of cheese grits until you remember exactly why your wife left and ain't never coming back.
Spinelli here?
No, he's off on PI business, and I'm just using his state-of-the-art computer.
Do you know when he'll be back?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. Carly? Are you all right? Is there something you'd like to talk about?
I have to stop Sonny and Brenda's wedding. I mean, if they get married, it'll be a disaster for everyone. Brenda will fall to pieces, which will destroy Sonny, and it will hurt all of his children, and no one seems to care. Even Jason is willing to stand by and let all of this happen.
Tissue?
I need help from someone who totally understands what's at stake.
Your technique is truly a thing to be marveled at. I don't think there's a jury in the world that would not be swayed by your sentiment, no matter how phony it may be.
I open a vein and you mock me? That's nice.
Oh, the canned indignation is really unnecessary because, you see, I know when I'm being worked. So why don't you just save us both a lot of time and trouble and just tell me what you want?
Okay, you know how Jason's always telling me to mind my own business and to stay out of it?
He and Sonny seem to have the phrase on repeat.
Yeah, I didn't listen.
Oh, really? Well, color me surprised. Is there a point to this story?
Well, that depends. Is this conversation covered by attorney-client privilege?
Yes, you are covered by Jason's very generous retainer.
Okay, great. Well, I may have bent a few laws obtaining this information, which proves that Dante and Brenda not only slept together, but they had a child. Which means Sonny will be marrying the mother of his grandchild. I need help getting my hands on a legitimate copy of this proof, and that's where you come in.
You want me to help you blow Sonny and Brenda's wedding apart?